room's haunted light. He flashed a grin, cold as sin, said truth or dare, let the game begin. I felt the chill run down my spine, with his voice like smoke and whiskey wine. He said, you got secrets buried deep, so tell me now or forever weep. It's truth or dare when you play his game. Nothing but danger, sorrow and shame. With every breath you feel the burn. In the devil's hands there's no return. I chose the dare, cause truth cuts deep. I'd rather risk than let it seep. But every step led to darker trails, a twisted path of howling gales. He laughed and called, what will you trade? Your haunted past, the mess you made. With no way out, I felt the strain, bound to a deal of sorrow and pain. It's truth or dare where shadows lie. Every choice a question why. With the devil's hand I roll the dice, paying the cost at a deadly price. Yeah, deadly price. He knows my fears, he's seen my shame, knows all the sins I dare not name. Each lie I told, each soul I scarred, the way I carry heavy and hard. In the devil's stare there's no escape. Every secret takes its shape. Dare leads to truth, truth leads to pain. In his game it's all the same. The fire burns, the shadows grow. With each step down I feel the blow. One last breath, one last prayer, caught in the snare of truth or dare. It's truth or dare, a deadly dance. Take the risk, lose your chance. With sorrow deep and fate unfair, you can't escape from truth or dare. Now I wander, marked and scarred by a choice I made in a moment dark. Forever bound to his twisted game. In shadows deep I whisper his name. Truth or dare, there's no way out. Just sorrow, danger, fear and doubt. So heed this warning if you dare. Think twice before you play truth or dare. Yeah, truth or dare. You play truth or dare. He's a shadow in the sun, like a worn thin. Eyes like cold steel, etched in sincere. A ghost on the trail, dust in his stride. No town can hold him, no place to hide. With a fast-paced trigger, a steady hand. The Reaper's call in every land. Cards stacked high and he don't bluff. Life or death, he calls it rough. He's a fast-paced trigger, no mercy shown. Living by the gun, by the dust and bone. Wherever he rides, a cold wind shiver. Ruthless gunslinger, a fast-paced trigger. Legends fall like a snake in the grass. Every duel he's faced, none left to pass. A smile so sharp it'll cut you down. No bullet fast enough to claim his crown. They say he's a devil in a worn-out coat. His soul long gone, nothing left to float. His name whispered low like a darkened prayer. Every outlaw knows he's a living nightmare. He's a fast-paced trigger, no mercy shown. Living by the gun, by the dust and bone. Wherever he rides, the cold wind shiver. Ruthless gunslinger, fate's cruel kill. There's a fast-paced trigger, no mercy shown. Living by the gun, by the dust and bone. Living by the gun will lay you low. Like a dead guitar, he's a fast-paced trigger, no mercy shown. Living by the gun, living by mercy shown. Living by the gun. There's a chill in the air, whispers grow. The man with the gun who'll lay you low. In every saloon his story's told of a man too wild, too fierce to hold. One last showdown, his final score. But he's been here many times before. With a steady gaze, unyielding pride. No fear, no mercy, just a deadly ride. He's a fast-paced trigger, no turning back. Living on the edge of a gunshot crack. Wherever he goes, death rides near. A ruthless gunslinger, the end is clear. So to see him, best look away. He's a man of night, born to stray. With a fast face trigger, heart of stone, a ruthless gunslinger, forever ever alone. He's a shadow in the sun, leather worn thin, eyes like cold steel etched in sin. A ghost on the trail, dust in his stride. No town can hold him, no place to hide. Oh, place to hide. He's a fast-paced trigger, no soul to save, riding through towns like an unmarked grave. With lightning and sharp, deadly and swift, the ruthless gunslinger, fate's cruel gift. He's a fast-paced trigger, no mercy shown, living by the gun, by the dust and bone. Wherever he rides, a cold wind shimmer, ruthless gunslinger, a fast-paced trigger, low turning back, living on the edge of a gunshot crack, forever ever alone. Down ghosts across these lands. Every step I take, every deal I made, left scars on my heart, debts I never paid. I walk in shadows where the good don't go, carrying the weight of sins upon a soul that whisper my name like a curse in the wind. And the road to redemption grows dark and thin. Sins upon a soul, heavy as stone, drag me down like a heart grown cold. In the end, there's a price to be told for every sin that marks the soul. I've crossed good men and I've lied to saints, burned every bridge, no matter how faint. The cards on the table, they all know my name, with a hand of black hearts and the devil's shame. There's whiskey and sorrow in every breath, living this life between love and death. I pray for mercy, but mercy don't come when you sold your heart to the beat of the drum. Sins upon a soul, heavy as a stone, drag me down like a heart grown cold. In the end, there's a price to be told for every sin that marks a soul. Sins upon a soul, heavy and wide, with every step they never subside. Can't wash them clean, can't dig out the hole, just keep carrying sins upon a soul. In the dark, where the wolves all roam, every sin calls me, pulls me home. A fire in the distance flickers and dies as I walk alone under empty skies. Chains on bone, every sin I carry cuts to the bone. I tried to fight it, tried to break free, but the devil, he always finds men like me. In the quiet hours when the world's asleep, it's the sins out there that cut so deep. I know someday I'll pay what I owe for every mark burned upon my soul. Sins upon a soul, shadows that grow, echoes of deeds from long ago. No prayer to save me, no mercy bestowed, just the weight of sins upon a soul. So I walk the line, no redemption in sight, haunted by sins in the dead of night. When judgment comes, I'll reap what I sow, for a life spent with sins upon a soul. There's a storm on the rise, the winds blow wild, a reckoning coming, dark and reviled. I feel it in my bones, down to my core, a shift in the the tide like never before. The old ways are crumbling, turning to dust. Ghosts of the past swept up in the gust. The waters rise high, washing it clean. In the tide of change, nothing stays unseen. On the tide of change, rolling fierce and free, washing away what was making room for world be. But who's the hold, no chains remain, caught in the pull of the tide of change. The river's gone black, rushing down fast, carrying sins and tales of the past. Once mighty walls, crumbling slow, leaving behind what we thought we know. I see the fear in every man's eyes, as always drowned, truth takes rise. But what we knew is a world no more, we're just drifters now on an unmarked shore. On the tide of change, rolling untamed, sweeping away the old, leaving nothing the same. With thunder's roar and lightning's rage, we're just riders on the tide of change. On the tide of change, rolling fierce and free, washing away what was, making room for what'll be. Room for what'll be. No prayer can anchor, no curse can bind. When the flood rolls, it always unwind. The earth is shaking, breaking free of the chains that held both you and me. So gather your sins, your tales untold. Watch as the river swallows them whole. The tides don't wait, they'll bend or bow, and we're left to face the here and now. There's fire in the clouds, fury in the waves. A reckoning's here, and no one is saved. Stand if you can, but you can't remain on the edge of this fierce tide of change. On the tide of change, fierce and cold, washing away the lies we told. With thunder's crack and lightning stage, we drift along on the tide of change. On the tide of change, waters high, the night's grown black. A road once taken, now no way back. The tide rolls in, nothing's the same, lost to the night on the tide of change. No curse can bind. When the flood rolls, it always unwind. The earth is shaking, breaking free of the chains that held both you and me. No prayer can anchor, no curse can bind. When the flood rolls, it always unwind. The earth we knew is a world no more, we're just drifters now on the tide of change. No one should tread, where shadows dance and the living play dead. I carry a burden, heavy as stone, a heart full of sins that are on my own. Dust on my boots, dirt in my veins, chasing redemption through fire and pain. But the past claims tight, won't let me go. I'm just a man with a troubled soul. I'm a troubled soul, lost and torn, running from sin since the day I was born. No peace to find, no rest to know, just a long dark ride with a troubled soul. Every scar I bear tells a story of lies, of hearts I've broken, of desperate ties. Thought I'd find freedom, thought I'd find grace, but I'm haunted still by the choices I face. Each mile I cross, each tear I shed, feels like a debt to the days I dread. troubled soul, I'm a troubled soul, bound to roam. Never found shelter, no place called home. A shallow path, a lonesome toll, walking the line with a troubled soul. In the dead of night, I see their eyes, the ghosts I made, the silent cries. I can't outrun the deeds I've done. They're carved in me like the setting sun. So I ride on through the midnight gloom, beneath the sky of blackened doom. Each step I take pulls me deeper still, down a road that bends to the devil's will. I long for peace, a sliver of light, but the sins I bear won't let me right. A cursed heart lost in control, left to wander as a troubled soul. I'm a troubled soul, damned and bound to a restless life on this haunted ground. No prayers can save, no truth console this darkened path of a troubled soul. There's a storm rolling in thick as old blood. Dark clouds creeping down and drowning the mud. I hear a whisper cold as stone, feel that chill through the buds. Dust on the wind like smoke from a gun. The devil's out walking and he don't run. Thunder and lightning, shadows collide. Trouble over horizon, no place to hide. Trouble over horizon, ruin and black. Ain't no turning when the sky cracks. Hold tight to the reins or let 'em go. Trouble on the horizon, don't need to know. Rivers are rising, swallowing land. The storm is coming with a heavy hand. I can see it there in the gathering night. Thunder in the air like a ballroom fight. There's fear in the whispers, fire in the wind. The road grows dark, shadows closing in. Cold steel shivers deep in my bones as trouble comes calling, seeking its own. Trouble over horizon, ruin and black. Ain't no turning when the sky cracks. Hold tight to the reins or let 'em go. Trouble over horizon, don't need to know. Real lightning strikes and the rain comes down. There's nowhere to run in this ghost ridden town. Every choice you made, every vow you broke, all come back in the thunderstroke. Feel that chill run deep to the bone. Out in the open, standing alone. What's done is done, it's written in stone. As trouble rolls in, it claims its own. Trouble on the horizon, like a black tide. Can't pray it away or try to hide when thunder and lightning call your name. Trouble on the horizon, don't need to know. Brings its fear in the whispers, following land. The storm is coming with a heavy hand. I can see it there in the gathering night. Thunder in the air like a ballroom fight. There's fear in the whispers, fire in the wind. The road grows dark, shadows closing in. Cold steel there in the diest cast. Trouble come this dusty road. Every step's a heavy load. You make your bed, you take your bets. Choices are tough and real as it gets. Would you rather rule in hell, where the flames and shadows dwell, or serve in heaven's light and grace with a quiet soul, a humble place? Choices cut like the edge of steel. They'll mock you deep, make you kneel. The weight of truth, the price you pay. The road you choose won't fade away. I've walked with liars, run with thieves, climbed my pride and fell on knees. Each fork I faced, each line I crossed, made me wonder, made me lost. Would you take the power, claim the throne, live by fire, stand alone, or let the mercy bide you tight? Serve in shadows, crave the light. Choices cut like the edge of steel. They'll mark you deep, make you kneel. The weight of truth, the price you pay. The road you choose won't fade away. I walked with liars, won with thieves, climbed my pride and fell on knees. Each fork I faced, each line I crossed, the road you choose won't fade away. The way won't fade away. The way. Every dream, every sin, each choice feels like a battle's win. But at the end, when all debts are met, it's the ones you love you don't forget. Every dream, every sin, each choice feels like a battle's win. But at the end, when all debts are met, it's the ones you love you don't forget. So tell me now, would you brave the dark, bear the devil's searing mark, or trade it all, the pride, the crown, for peace in heaven laying down? For choices haunt, they never fade. You'll feel each one with each step made. A chain of moments, bound and set. Choices made, no chance to forget. Choices cut like the edge of steel. They'll scar you deep, make you kneel. The weight of truth, the price you pay. Every choice you make, here to stay. So would you rather rule in hell with freedom's cost and fire's spell, or serve in heaven, pure and bright? Choices, friend, carve day from night. Won't fade away the way. Won't fade away the way. There's a shadow in the doorway, cold as stone, a chill in the air like the grave's own tone. He wears a hat pulled low, eyes like night, with a deadly choice: will it be gun or scythe? You can run all you want, but he'll find his way. With every step closer, your life fades to gray. You dance with danger, now pay your dues, 'cause the Grand Reaper is coming for you. The Grand Reaper is coming for you. No escape, no place to run to. Gun or sight, it's your fate to choose. Once he's in your sights, you're bound to lose. The clock strikes midnight and the wind stands still. The Reaper's laugh cuts sharp and shrill. You've lived your life by a wicked hand. Now it's time to face the devil's stare. Each sin you've carried, every lie you've told, all catch fire as the night turns cold. With the shadow tall and his promise true, the Grand Reaper's coming for you. The Grand Reaper's coming for you. No escape, no place to run to. Gun or sight, it's your fate to choose. Once he's in your sights, you're bound to lose. The Grand Reaper's coming for you. No escape, no place to run to. Gun or sight, it's your fate to choose. Once he's in your sights, you're bound to lose. He's the dealer of fate, the final hand, silent and still like desert sand. Your last breath drawn, your time is due. There's nowhere to hide when he calls on you. Now the ground trembles, the shadows grow. The ends at your feet with nowhere to go. A reckoning waits,
deep and wide, whether you face his gun or his sight. So make peace now, say your prayers fast. This is the moment, this breath your last. With the grin so cold, fierce and true, the Grand Reaper's here, and he's coming for you. The Grand Reaper's coming for you. No escape, no place to run to. Come aside, it's your fate to choose. Once he's in your sights, you're bound to lose. The Grand Reaper's coming for you. No escape, no place to run to. Come aside, it's your fate to choose. Once he's in your sights, you're bound to lose. So heed this warning, take it to heart. He's out there looking, ready to start. In the dead of night, with no one in view. Remember, the Grand Reaper's coming for you. Dealing with fate, the final hand. Silent and still like desert sand. Your last breath call, your time is due. There's nowhere to hide when he calls on you. The Grand Reaper's coming for you. No escape, no place to run to. Come aside, it's your fate to choose. Once he's in your sights, you're bound to lose. The Grand Reaper's coming for you. No escape, no place to run to. Come aside, it's your fate to choose. Once he's in your sights, you're bound to lose. Out on the edge where the dust don't sleep, two shadows meet where the desert's deep. A moon hangs low, a chill fills the air. The hour struck midnight, they're standing there. One hand to the belt, one step to the side. In a game of fate where no one hides. Eyes locked tight in a deadly stare. At midnight's call, no mercy spared. At midnight they draw. At midnight they fall. One man's bound to heed the Reaper's call. Gunmetal gleams in the pale moonlight. There's no turning back at midnight. Leather creaks as fingers twitch. Each heartbeat races, nerves unstitched. One wrong move, 1 second missed, and life slips away with a hollow hiss. The wind goes still, no breath, no sound. Just the weight of death in the battleground. Two men stand in the still of the night, in a duel to the death under silver light. At midnight they draw. At midnight they fall. One man's fate carved into the wall. Cold steel shines like a star so bright in the silence deep of midnight. Every step taken, every heartbeat held in the dance of death where fear is quelled. One will walk, one will lay low underneath the stars' quiet glow. The clock strikes 12, the world stands mute. Fingers curl, nerves resolute. A flash of fire, a crack of sound, and one man falls to the hallowed ground. Dust settles low, blood soaks the sand. Death claims his prize like a cold command. The victor stands, but wears no crown. Just the weight of midnight dragging down. At midnight they drew. At midnight they fell. One man danced close
pale midnight.
Love hit like lightning, fierce and fast. A spark ignited, too wild to last. You gave me strength, then took it away. Left me standing in the aftermath gray. Power and pain, two sides of this fire. One feeds the heart, the other conspires. You build me up, then break me down. Caught in the storm, can't find solid ground. Power and pain, two sides of this fire. One feeds the heart, the other conspires. You build me up, then break me down. Caught in the storm, can't find solid ground. Power and pain, a lover's refrain. A sweet embrace followed by rain. Hold me tight, then let me fall in love's cruel game. I'm giving my all. We danced on edges, defying the night. I held on to shadows, blinded by light. But every moment left scars on my skin, tracing the lines where your love had been. The power and pain, they bleed together, changing like seasons, stormy weather. One taste of you, then I lose my way. A beautiful wreck I can't betray. Power and pain, a lover's refrain. A sweet embrace followed by rain. Hold me tight, then let me fall in love's cruel game. I'm giving my all. Love's a war where nobody wins, a cycle of losses and hopeful sins. Yet here I stand, broken but whole, chasing the highs, risking my soul. Power and pain, a lover's refrain. A sweet embrace followed by rain. Hold me tight, then let me fall in love's cruel game. I'm giving my all. Through every tear, through every scar, I'll carry this love no matter how far. Power and pain, it's etched in my veins. A bittersweet song of love's endless chains.
Just one tear, a single drop, falling down where the wild winds stop. It rolls like thunder, soft and slow, an echo in silence, a tale of woe. That tear holds pain from a lifetime past, memories buried, shadows cast. It cuts through darkness, deep and wide, moves mountains in the quiet night. Just one tear of sorrow, a silent cry, breaking through the steel gray sky. It may be small, but it's fierce and true. Just one tear can carry you through. Falls alone in the midnight hush, a single drop in the desert's crush. With weight unseen, yet heavy as stone, an echo in silence, a tale of woe. A tear holds pain from a lifetime past, memories buried, shadows cast. It cuts through darkness, deep and wide, moves mountains in the quiet night. Just one tear of sorrow, a silent cry, breaking through the steel gray sky. It may be small, but it's fierce and true. Just one tear can carry you through. It falls alone in the midnight hush, a single drop in the desert's crush. With weight unseen, yet heavy as stone, an echo in silence to carry you through. In the barren land where shadows creep, it fills the
find yourself lost one night, with a burden heavy, out of sight, know that sorrow, pure and deep, is a tear that even mountains keep. Let it fall, let it be. One tear can set a spirit free. It echoes soft, it's strength we borrow in just one tear of sorrow. Just one tear of sorrow, raw and true. It moves mountains, it breaks through. A single drop, fierce as fire's glow. Just one tear, more than we know. A mournful sound, tear of sorrow breaking ground. For in the night, when hearts are hollow, the world moves on by a tear of sorrow.